What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna do like a push session and dumbbells, but first of all we're gonna take some pre. For a pre-workout stack we're gonna go like for the usual 2 scoops of the alpha pre, 2 electrolyte capsules and the pump capsules. These I only take like on the push sessions because you really see the pump, and I really like a big chest pump, so for that reason we're gonna go extra juicy today. And the road to 250 squats doesn't stop. I'm just gonna stop like doing like heavy singles to give my body some extra rest. So now the goal is to build up slowly. So the last leg session I did like 190 for 5 reps, and now I'm gonna build it up slowly, and if I feel good then I'm gonna try like the 250 squat attempt on the cut. But for now we're gonna take it a little bit easy. So now we're gonna keep zipping on the pre, let it kick in, and then we're gonna start like with benching. Normally when I bench I use like rubber bands to be more stable and so I don't slide backwards. But if you have like a thicker bench you don't slide backwards, for that reason you don't need that. So if you have like a bigger bench that's thicker in your gym, make sure to use that one, because that way you will be way more stable and you can push way more weight. So now we're gonna start with warming up, and the goal for today is like to do 3 heavy triples. Now I got these my protein wrist straps like 1 week ago, and now from the moment I go like around 100 kgs or higher, I'm gonna use them, just keep my wrist stable. And like if I bench, one hand is like this and one is more like this, and that way I can have some pain in my elbows or in my shoulders. So by wearing wrist straps I can fix that, and that way my bench will be way more even, and that way I maybe gonna get stronger over time. So yeah, now we're gonna use like wrist straps from the moment we go above the 100 kgs. Last warming up, and now I'm gonna go to 115 to the first working set. Okay, we're gonna move up to 120, and if you ever tried like iron plates, these feel way heavier than just regular plates. I don't know what it is, but like iron plates are like heavier than just the usual plate that you find in your commercial gym. So now if you go to like a gym with iron plates, to just use like a little bit less weight, because I don't know, these plates just feel way harder. Last set, gonna go again a little bit heavier. I think 125 will be good for our last set. And on the bench I always keep it safe. I don't go fully to failure, especially if I go to like with heavy weights like this for triples. On the other bench day I do like more bodybuilding style, close to failure, around 6 to 8 reps. But with this one we keep it light. Every single week we're trying to add a little bit more weight, and then for the rest of the movements we're gonna train close to failure. So that's enough for the bench. Now we're gonna put the wrist straps away, and we're gonna go to like more a shoulder push, and then an upper back movement, and then we're gonna finish off with some flies for the chest, and then we're gonna move on to like the more tricep exercises. For the last set here, we're gonna do like a triple drop set. So first we're gonna do as many as we can with 40 kgs, and we strip down 10 kgs, do as many as we can, and then we drop again 10 kgs, and again as many as we can, and then we're done with front delt. Then we're gonna move up to the upper chest movement. And for every big movement that I'm doing, I always start like with 1 to 2 sets to feel the weight, to feel the movement, and then we're gonna go to like the heavier weights. So I'm sure the machine is set up properly and I having the right range of motion, and then I go heavier, and then I really start with my working set, because you just have to make sure that the machine settings are on point, otherwise you're gonna use like other muscles, and you really want to train the muscles that you're targeting. Okay, for the last chest exercise, we're gonna do like cable flies on a bench. If you never have tried this one, make sure definitely give it a try, because you're stable on the position and you really can focus on your pecs. So give this one a try in your next push session, and I'm telling you, you will feel the pump. Was enough for the push movement. Now we're gonna do like a little shape up day to the pump. And I start my tricep exercise always like with the rope push down, just to warm up the elbows before I go like to the overhead movements, because that can hurt your shoulders if you're not your elbows if you're not warmed up properly. So for that reason, always start like with a push down to warm up the elbows. Extra tricep exercise, and for triceps and side delts I like to go completely till failure. It's a little muscle group, so you should really train really hard. So now one extra tricep exercise, and then we're gonna do 1 to 2 extra side delt exercises, and then we're done for today. And now we see where the road can lead, who will lead us back. Okay, so for side delts, we're gonna do like this exercise. With this one, we're gonna go super heavy. We're gonna kind of cheat a little bit up and then slowly go back. Then for the next side delt exercise, we're gonna focus more on volume. So this one is really to focus on heavy weight. Slowly go back, and then we move on to more the volume stuff. Last side delt exercise, we ain't gonna go too heavy. We're just gonna do dumbbell side raises, and we're gonna do like a triple cluster set. So we're gonna do 1 set till failure, wait 5 to 10 seconds, then again till failure, then again 5 to 10 seconds rest, again till failure. We're gonna do that for 3 sets, and that will be the end for the session. Okay, so that was it for today's push session. It was a good session, and before we end today's video, I'm gonna give you like a little update, because the 4th week of our cut is almost over, and the weight drops slowly but steady. I think at the end of the week we will be lost like 3 to 4 kgs, so that's what I'm aiming for. Also, like workout, feeling good, having the energy, getting a pump, so that's a good thing. The only thing that I'm feeling like during this cut is like during the day, when I'm not in the gym, that I feel tired or I'm feeling a little bit hungry, so the hunger levels starting to kick in. But as long as my workouts are feeling good, I think we're good. The shape is also looking good. So I think 1 month that we have left on the cut, and then we're gonna be summer ready. And I think the most important thing why my workouts are going that well is because I try to have like a big carb meal right before the gym, and I zip on like my intra-workout stack. So don't neglect that. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out.